lastly, before we get out of here, guys, thanks Dennis for stretching his his meeting so we can get this in.
Yeah, it's fine. I just
Lastly,
canceled meetings in my actual job for this.
yeah. Lastly, brain fart here. Another news that was announced at the same time as the schedule change, which I think they kind of used to bury this news, is that Apple is exiting their deal 5 years early, 3 years early. Sorry, yes, 3 years early.
This shouldn't surprise anybody. This was cooked
I
into
don't
the
think so.
original deal.
No, the original deal, the early exit was 21, or it was 27, and they're leaving in 29.
Well, I guess what I'm
So-
getting at is exiting was already cooked into it. So
Well, exiting is cooked into every TV deal. But
All right, fair enough.
why would you leave? And it's different if the league opted out. That would be different. This is Apple opting out, because the league opting out is saying, "Oh, we can get more money elsewhere."
Well, this was
Apple
always an
opting out-
experiment for them to try other sports. This was never
That's
about
fair.
Major League Soccer.
Well, fair enough. So no,
I
this
thought that
doesn't
was
mean-
pretty obvious from the start.
Sorry, I hate to interrupt. I know, Mark, this is going to fuck up your segment flow, but
Wait, go ahead.
Musa assist alert.
Hell yeah.
Musa. All right. Well, fortunately, my internet broadband came. So, so the highlights of this rearranged, revised deal is that they're leaving 3 years early.
Mhm.
They're paying half rate for that mini season in the middle, 27, and then they're increasing the payout for 27, 28, and 28, 29 by 25 million. So I can scroll down here. We can read it. So basically, the revised payments for the season of 26 is going to be the full 200 million. Then for the mini season of 27 is going to be 100 million, and then a revised payout of 275 million for years 27, 28, and 28, 29. And so even though the deal is ending early, they're getting an extra $50 million out of this by having that mini season on.
Interesting.
This was just buried in the deal that they're ending it early. So I don't know if you guys had any thoughts on this. It seems like everyone's just saying fuck it. Everyone saw this coming. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, my only real thoughts are, let's see what they do in the future.
My main concern for this, by the way, we also left off the fact that they're taking MLS out from behind the paywall and just opening up for full Apple TV again, which means
Yes,
if you are a 2026 MLS season ticket holder, you get Apple TV, the entire Apple TV spectrum for free, which will also, I think, include F1 next year as well. So that is good news for us.
Also, if you're an AT&T member, if you're signed up for Prime, like they're basically
everything gets you some. Yeah.
Right. Like,
but my one concern with this is that I hope this doesn't open us up to an MLB NBA style world where you have to have 15 different streaming services to watch the entire league.
I think that's where they're going.
I don't think this league is at a point yet where it has that much interest where people are willing to go spend on 3 or 4 or 5 different streaming services to keep up with this league. That being said, if there is still some sort of way for season ticket members to have the benefit of, hey, you can watch your team anywhere. The Scottish League has a great example of this, right? You can just go to Celtics website, you can go to the Rangers website, you can go to Hearts website, and you can subscribe to their season, and you get every one of their matches. That club only, you get all of their matches for the season, except for their European competitions, obviously. But you get all of their league competitions for whatever. I think it's like $14 a month. I think something like that needs to happen if they're going to get to this world where they're streaming in multiple places.
MLS did that. They had MLS Pass, which was a separate standalone, and then you could buy just your team pass for like $50. Like the standalone was like almost $200 if you got all the games. Here's the thing:
they're going to be distributing these games across multiple services. There needs to be a way for fans to be able to follow one team.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think they're going to follow the NWSL model. I think Prime is a candidate to get this. I think they're going to go back to ESPN. I think they're whatever entity has Paramount / Warner Brothers, whenever that merger goes through, whatever entity that is, they'll do something. USA Sports just announced that they're doing standalone sports network, so that's another thing. Peacock might be up for it. Netflix just bought the Women's World Cup rights for the next 2 cycles, so they're trying to do some stuff with soccer. So they might be, at the very least, they might be a worldwide partner. So outside the
That's interesting.
American market, that might be.
Because they've done great work with live, bringing their live stuff to bring it up, right? They had the NFL games and that was good, but their WWE product has really helped them
It's solid,
elevate their live.
Well, after the first month, they really flubbed at least.
Yeah, I mean that happens everything.
But
that
they learned their lesson. They learned their lesson.
Right. That happens with all these streaming services, though, right?
Yeah, the first Logan fight, they apparently did not anticipate the bandwidth, and ever since then, they've gotten better because I haven't had any issues with any of the boxing matches.
Right. Right.
So yeah, so those are the things. I think unless Netflix is just going to money whip them and say we'll just take the whole thing. Now, if Netflix gets it, I don't think you get the season ticket holders get a free pass thing because Netflix is like most people already have us type joint, so it's like you're not getting an extra.
Yeah, they are the one you kind of forget about that you're paying for.
Yeah, it's like, I'm already spending $20 on this. So yes, I think they follow the NWSL model of this segmenting it. Hopefully Garber doesn't come out and say the dumb shit that the NBA commissioner said when asked, what do you say to all the people who can't afford all these streaming services? And this guy, who's a multimillionaire, said out of his mouth, oh, you can just watch the highlights. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? I don't know. But
it's 10 subscriptions. What's it cost? $10?
What could a banana cost, Michael?
Yeah. So, but anyways, gentlemen, I appreciate your time here. This is the news of the week. If anything else pops up, I will jump on and do a short pod. But I do appreciate all you guys' time. Thanks, Dennis, for staying on a little later. I guess me and Huber will talk offline to see if we decide to go to Tulsa. It's kind of hit or miss for me, 5 hours, but I do want to go. I think it'd be awesome to go to a final, something that we won't get here.
Do it for the content.
For sure. That's actually what I was thinking about.
Yeah. For me, it's more of a either go the day before and stay the night or stay the night the day of. I don't know.
Yeah, that's basically it. The thing that's
hotels in Tulsa. Come on,
yeah. The thing that's messing me up is the 11 a.m. It's like I got to go the day before. If I go the day of, I'd literally be driving there to show up at showtime. So
sorry, hilarious fact that Dan Crook just posted in the Third Degree Discord that I need to share. This is an actual hilarious stat. Dallas Trinity's 2 goal scorers this weekend, Ray Moore and Celie Strawn, their combined age is that of Sebastian Lletget or Ibiaga.
Amazing.
Yo, that's funny. But play the kids. Maybe Trinity, because of their model, will be the Play the Kids club, right?
They
because
are the Play the Kids squad, except for Amber, who's
retiring probably
to the
next
promised
year,
land until she retires and hopefully is our next head coach. But that's my personal opinion.
That'd be a good play. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. Follow us, Dallas Bear Guardians, on everything.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We're actually we have social media and stuff. Right?
Sign up for the newsletter at the end of the year, and I'm gonna do what all the Republicans do after a mass shooting. I need thoughts and prayers for the Jamaican men's national team.
This fucking guy.
Please, but yeah, shout out to everyone. The season's not done yet. We got Trinity the rest of the year. We got news about roster moves. And we got the World Cup coming, so there's big news coming. I think we should try to do a live spot somewhere for a watch party for the World Cup. Maybe we just do that wherever FC Dallas is doing it. I think we should
doing it at the stadium. It'll be at the whatever. If you check your emails, there's a free RSVP. It's December 5th, I believe, in the morning.
For sure.
It's like 10 or 11 a.m. Check your emails. There's you can get, I think, up to 4. You can RSVP for up to 4.
4 tickets, yeah.
So I have 4. So if you guys don't get, let me know and we'll work that out. But
sorry, what event was this for?
So it's a watch party for the World
draw.
Cup
draw. I'll remind you that the World Cup draw is like 2 hours of nothing and wasting time, and then they draw.
Right, but it's an excuse to drink at 10 a.m. on a Friday. So
I can do that at home.
I can't guarantee I'm going to go.
We can do that together.
That's true. I can't guarantee I'll make it because if Jamaica's not making it, I'll just be drinking at home. Sad. So, anyways, gentlemen, y'all have a good night. Guardians.
At Dallas Guardians.